20 miles per gallon in a Crown Vic. Is it possible? Well, I found out, yes, it is. Sort of. Asterisk. Now, I know a lot of you out there say, oh, I get 23, 24, 25 miles per gallon, whatever. You know what? I question your math. I'm not trying to be mean about that, but these cars aren't even rated anywhere close to that. Unfortunately, the only way to get somewhat accurate miles per gallon in a Crown Vic is to reset your trip odometer, drive, fill up, write down what the trip odometer says and how many gallons it took to fill up, reset your trip odometer, and do it again. Then you take the miles divided by the gallons to fill up, and that's your miles per gallon. You cannot accurately determine your miles per gallon by the little notches between F and E. If you use a quarter tank, you can't assume that you only used 5 gallons of fuel, for example. It just doesn't work that way. So if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that miles per gallon is something I talk about somewhat frequently. I get about 16.5 miles per gallon pretty much consistently in the Vics. The silver Vic gets a little bit better than the white Vic, but overall they're about the same. So how on earth did I get 20 miles per gallon? Well, it's real simple actually. I took a 200-mile highway trip. Basically got on the highway, drove 100 miles, pretty much non-stop. There wasn't any stop and go traffic, anything like that. Arrived at my destination, picked up my out-of-town guests, and drove back. So Waco to Austin and Austin to Waco. It's about 200 miles, and that with a little bit of city driving before I filled up, it ended up being just under 20 miles per gallon average for that tank. Now, had I filled up probably right after the highway trip, I probably would have been at 20, or had I not done a couple of red line romps before and after, I probably would have been at 20. So it is possible if you're doing a lot of highway driving to get a little bit better mileage than what I normally get. That being said, I typically, right now I'm about 50-50 city and highway, and it's still about 16.5. I just don't get enough consistent highway go for a long time to get that miles per gallon up there. Even with the 4.6 being one of the smaller V8s on the market, it's still pretty thirsty. Anyway, that's how I got 20 miles per gallon. Let me know what you get in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.